Hi friends, Snow here. Welcome back. Vermont and Maine tied in the poll. Thank you so much for voting for the next video on Instagram. We're going to start off with Vermont and one of my favorite swimming spots. This video is going to be a compilation of different Vermont trips, some in the summer and some in the fall. Vermont is such a gorgeous state, and I wanted to show my stellar experiences in both seasons. I'm really enjoying creating voiceovers despite that not being the original plan. I've gotten nothing but positive feedback on my narration, so I'm keeping my commentary on the menu. If your tastes change or if you'd like to see a video in the style I initially planned for, order up, baby. I'm here to please your adventure video needs, so don't be shy. I'm considering also taking trips to film winter and spring in Vermont as well. Let me know if you'd be into that. I'm a year-round traveler and adventurer, so filming some spring and snow bunny content in the Green Mountain State would be a delight. Let's dive into this double camping trip montage, shall we? I'll camp pretty much anywhere, but having a campground with amenities like showers, general store, and hosts is the bee's knees. Extra points if it has hiking trails and clean water to swim in, which luckily this one did. Nearby in town, I visited a lot of neat shops and cafes. This coffee shop in particular was maple focused, a dream for me. I'm a bit of a maple freak. I got to taste test a bunch of different maple syrups and decided on the dark and robust syrup to add in my mushroom latte. It's usually what I lean towards with maple syrup. I like the dark ones. Food has been top tier in Vermont. I tried out a spot that had some of the best katsu curry I've ever had, and some other treats. I also found a sick bookstore with a very nice art section. I always head there first when I walk into a bookstore or library. I feel so at home there. I'm enjoying the art of the camp table still life and wacky camp breakfasts. In Vermont, I found myself surrounded by everything maple and mushroom related. Here, I was hunting for charcuterie board ingredients. What's new? The farmer's market rocked. I found everything I needed. Big fan of charcuterie boards, especially right on the rocks or on a shoreline at a good swimming spot. I'm always scheming on that. Which brings me to this stunning lake. Such beauty. I spent so much time here. I took a lot of swimming footage after scoping out the water, so that is what you're about to see. Brace yourself for movement. The water was the perfect temperature even when the air was chilly. Here is when I got my eyes on a baby pike. A few of them were curious and followed me around while I relaxed in the shallow area. I became curious too, so before I knew it, we were playing tag. Moments like this are why I spend most of my time outdoors. I've had so many animal encounters over the years, and I will never grow numb to it. Being approached by wildlife is a gift. I go into nature as an observer. I do not approach. I respect the homes of all creatures, as I'd want done for me in my home. So it's incredibly special to me to have another being initiate that connection and precious experience. Heading to camp. Here's my van at camp. Really love the spot. Also, love taking pictures of Sugar. If you're new here, that's my van's name. Is when her snowflake decals were fresh off the press. Love her. As the sun goes down, I gear up for not so enjoyable encounters by getting bear spray on one hip and a knife on the other. And then it's fire time. I love the art of making and tending to a fire, especially when cooking food on it. There's something about the smallest acts taking so much effort just to survive that I thrive off of. I didn't take much footage of my setup, so here's some photos. That's my Jackery back there. It powers everything I have. Here it was powering my string lights, BioLite lantern, iPad, and GoPro. It's an absolute tank. Also meet my friend that I made. Sweet little thing. That ladybug enjoyed joining in on camp dinner. A lovely guest she was. The next morning I woke up to my favorite view from my cozy van. The forest. Nothing beats this. Total serotonin spike. I sleepily wandered around the campground, admiring the woods, and waddled to the bathroom. I am also a freak for what I call camping sexy. Van bedhead, cozy pajamas, a surplus of Lush products for morning self-care time. Count me in. Oof, hiking in Vermont. This was a special hike. It absolutely downpoured. I got to see a couple quarries, and thankfully it was warm. I romanticize scenic lookouts. I'll sit on a mountain overlook or in front of the water as well until the cows come home. There's that katsu again, and me leaving on a much chillier evening with a giant food baby and my badass hunter jacket to conceal it. Some more quarry swimming. This one is 60 feet deep, I believe. Look at that color. My goodness. Nothing is better than laying in the sunshine after a cold swim. The quarry's vibe changes with the seasons, all of them beautiful. I could sit and paint here all day long. England is so dreamy. Thank you for not only watching my videos, but for being engaged and supportive. Knowing what I'm creating is something you all want to and request to see makes it so much more fun. I can't wait to take you on every adventure with me. I hope this video brings you some joy in a time of such chaos and darkness in the world. I am here for you. Make sure you take care of yourself. Sugar and I will see you very soon. Love, Snow.